Hello and welcome back to my second video talking about my left hygiene and how I am starting my Myofunctional business from scratch. Okay, so I'm gonna talk to you about like business stuff today, things that you need to set up to have a successful business. Mind you, I've already had a business before, so I know some of these things already, so they're already put in place a little bit. But I want to talk about things that I've invested in at this point. So I just invested in a Munchie course, which if you've never heard of the Munchie, it's this little guy here. It's something that basically you can put inside your mouth and you chew on it. So that will promote your jaw to like pretty much grow, right? So it's great for little kids, especially if they're not chewing on hard things. So this will help them chew more so that the body's okay, we need to become bigger. Our jaw needs to be bigger for this mouth because they're chewing hard. We need to make this arch really strong, okay? So also it has little bristles inside, so it cleans your teeth. It was actually originally invented for gum disease. It was back in 1966, I believe. I forgot the doctor's name. I'm not even gonna say it because I'll probably butcher it. So the little bristles are amazing. So it's almost like a rubber tip everywhere because it's got little bristles like all through the insides. It's really cool. It also has this little tab that keeps your tongue on the top of your roof. So it promotes keeping your tongue up, right? Closing your lips around it, chewing. The little tab helps with the lip seal, and then you breathe through your nose. That was like a $200 course, I think. I forgot how much I paid, or maybe it was $150. I think originally it was like $300 course, but I got a coupon code from ToothPillow. Because we used my Munchie with ToothPillow, the company I work for, they gave us like a code to use. So I was like, sweet. That was like a benefit to working for ToothPillow. So I took it. I'm almost done with it. So I will get like a certificate at the end that I took the course, and I will also become a Myo Munchie provider. So if someone looks me up online and are interested in the Myo Munchie, I will be able to be a provider for them, show them how you use it. And you can use it for so many things like thumb sucking replacement. What else? You can just use it. So it's just an exercise in itself for swallowing. Let me not go too down into this rabbit hole about the Myo Munchie, but you can use it for so many things to help the TMJ. There's so many things. Anyway, I'm not gonna go down too far in that. So what else have I done? I have purchased like stuff for my Myo Kits. So basically I got a few patients on the side of ToothPillow, like my own Rising Myo business now. So I am going to start putting little kits together so I can send it out to my patients, right? So I bought a bunch of stuff on Amazon. I think I spent about $250 on all of that, on the kit. But if I'm buying like bulk right now on Amazon, so that means that I'll have this for a while. So what did I get? I got a bunch of straws. I got a bunch of toothbrushes, bamboo toothbrushes, elastic bands, popsicle sticks, chopsticks, lollipops, so I can gum, xylitol gum for the kids to chew because we do the cave and I have them use the gum. Fun straws, corks, buttons, string to make button pulls, pipe blower. Let me show you over here what I got because I organized all my stuff over here. I got balloons. So yeah, like a bunch of this little stuff because I'm gonna make my own as well. These stupid blocks that cost me like $50 for 100. Like I can only buy 100. What the heck? Anyways, I guess that's just part of it. I also had to get rulers to measure like the tongue, to measure tongue tie. And those I had to buy, I think that cost me like $35 for 100 of them. I think it was $20 for the ruler and then $13 for shipping. So I'm trying to keep my costs like minimal, low, because I don't know what's gonna happen. And I don't wanna spend so much money into something that like, who knows what's gonna happen. I am very optimistic about it though. So what else have I been doing? So I've done that. I'm trying not to like, so there's, you know how there's Dentrix for like the patient portal and everything like that. So there's different ones you can use for online, like therapists can use. And there's some that are paid and some that are free and some that are like, they have different tiers of how much you spend. I honestly really like Simple Practice, I believe it's called. So I will eventually probably go on that, but I don't want to pay anything right now. So I'm using, it's called Charm Health, I believe, eCharm Health or something. So that's like a free platform that you can use for your patient portal to keep everything safe, HIPAA and all that stuff. Also, if you want to do telehealth, so like video calling and HIPAA compliant video calling, you have to pay I think $20 on that Charm website, Charm EHR thing. So I'm using something called Doxy.me, which is free. So I'm going to use that at least for now, just while I'm starting my business. I don't want to like jump. Usually I used to be the type of person with my old businesses, I would just jump in and buy the most expensive thing, the best of the best. And now I'm just like, pull back, Trish. Now that I'm working with ToothPillow, And it's so nice because I can just be home, and in between patients when I have time, I can go upstairs, eat my lunch, I just went upstairs, had lunch, saw my son, my nanny's up there taking care of my kids, and then I saw my little daughter, she's 8 months, just gave her a kiss, hung out with her, and then came back down. And now I'm shooting a video because I don't have a patient until an hour from now. So sometimes there's like little open spots during the day, but I have help here, someone's here to take care of my kids, and usually on my lunch break I'll go and pick up my daughter from school and then come back and go back to work. So it's been really nice. I absolutely love it. Oh my God, would recommend it to every dental hygienist. It's so nice. I do miss like hygiene a little bit. Honestly, I miss like cleaning teeth. Isn't that funny? I love cleaning teeth and I'm just like so good at it. It sounds so cocky, but hey, you do something for 15, 16 years, you'll be really good at it too. I don't know, my throat I feel like I'm getting like sick or scratchy. Okay, what else? What else did I invest in? So I invested in this little prop from Amazon. This was $20, I think. So, and these are little Myo spots that I put on the tongue to show patients. This is so good to show patients, and kids will get a crack out of it because it's like bigger than my head. So I use that, and then I have all my stuff. And so other than that, like the EHR is going to take care of a lot of the patient stuff. I have my own website already built on Beacons AI, which I totally recommend because they're just more cheap than everything else. And it's so cool because it's AI built into it. So you can it looks at your analytics from like your posts on Instagram, YouTube, blah, blah, blah. It does everything, and it's a quarter of the price of everything else that I've paid for. I use ClickFunnels right now, and I'm trying to out of ClickFunnels. I pay about $100 a month, which is the lowest tier, but then I can't have so many courses in there. There's just like always these things, and ClickFunnels is like really complicated, but it's nice. It has a lot of features, but it's just so complicated to use. I wanted something more simple. I don't need the fanciest thing. And at the end of the day, yeah, people will go on your website, but websites are dead, they say. Funnels are alive, they say. So basically, if you're trying to sell something online, like you want to make sure that like you have that sales page set up and all that stuff. That really is what matters most, they say, not your actual website. But I don't know how much I believe in that because I do think a website is important, and I do need to update my website because I put it in there with Rising Myo and stuff, but I need to definitely put more things in there. I want to try to get some reviews as well going on that. I registered my business on Google so I can get some more traffic around my area maybe. Since I'm virtual, I wouldn't mind ever like having patients come to my house. That is I don't know if my husband would like that because he's very private, but you can do that, right? Or you can rent out a space at a dental office and do consultations or do like sessions with your patients. So what I've done, I've reached out to maybe like 10 providers around my area, pediatric dentists, airway, anything around me that are like, hey, I'm a myofunctional therapist, I'm in your area, if you ever want to collaborate, want to do something together, blah, blah, blah. So I'm doing that. Next, I think I'm going to reach out, because I emailed them, I think next I'm going to reach out to their social media. Maybe I'll get more attention that way, I'm thinking. Just so I can just be like, hey, I'm in the area, I can always come to the office, blah, blah, blah. So there's that. So I think the next video, what I'll put together for you guys is like my little kits and what I'm doing. I'm also going to make like little cute stickers to put on like my packaging. So I also bought like cute packaging to put everything inside and a little bag to put all the exercises stuff inside. So I will show you guys that next on my next video, I would say. And what else? Okay, what else? I had my business Rising Hygiene already registered with Massachusetts. It was about like $500 at the time when I paid for it. It was like a year plus ago that I think I registered that name, maybe even before that. And so I'm branching under it, and I still have to do this, is I can branch something under it. I think it's less money to pay for that. I forgot it's called a DBA or something. So I have Rising Myo under that, so I can register that as well. So it's registered. And what else? I opened up a new Instagram account with Rising Myo. I'm starting to post on there. So it's a lot of work because I have my RDH Trish Instagram account and I have my Rising Myo account, so I'm trying to do that. Trying to keep doing it, right? Money-wise, it's been really good. Like, I've been making the same amount of money as when I was doing hygiene, which is really great. So I hope that keeps going. If my patient schedules stay similarly booked, which I don't see why it wouldn't be, I should be making the same amount of money, which is great. I'm just working from home. ToothPillow is pretty sweet, and they're starting to, so they treat kids, but they're gonna start treating adults soon, or they already are, but they're in their better program, teens and adults. So that's going to open up so much more for myofunctional therapy appointments. There's about 40 myofunctional therapists on ToothPillow right now, I believe. So there's a lot of them, but there's so many patients because they work all over United States pretty much. What else? Okay, so what feels hard right now? I think what feels hard right now is having the time to do everything, because I am an Energizer bunny and I always want to do everything perfect, and it takes so much time to do stuff. Like, you always think, oh, that's only going to take me 10 minutes, and then later it's, oh, that took me an hour. Time is not, even though like I'm at home, I'm just always doing ToothPillow stuff or doing this, doing that. Like, it never ends. But I guess that's part of having a business, right? Like, it never ends. But I do love it, and I love it makes me, it's fun for me. It does not feel like work. I love it. I absolutely love it. So that's been really nice. Next, what I'm gonna do, I think, eventually is get certified in Buteyko breathing. That's something else that I want to try to do other than the Myo Munchie, just adding things on. Eventually, I do want to be official myofunctional therapist and go through the whole thing, but it's a process. You have to do like certain case studies, I believe. You have to fly out your instructor to grade you. Like, it's a big cost. I think you even have to pay for their hotel, I heard. Like, what? Anyways, that's later on. It's funny how that works, huh? It's like hygiene. Hygiene, you can either get an associate's or a bachelor's. It's like myofunctional therapy. You can either have nothing, take a course, or you can become legit and be like on the board of the IOM, I forgot. I should probably know this, huh? That's okay. Too many initials, too many acronyms. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. So that's gonna be all for this video. Thanks for watching. If you want to continue following my journey on how I'm building my myofunctional business from scratch, subscribe and like this video. And the next video, I'll probably go over how I'm gonna making my little kits. Maybe go over also how much I'm charging for consultations, how much I'm charging for appointments, like my flow of things and how I'm going into that route. So I will see you guys next time. Take care.